Hi, this is Luke for Production Experts, and this is using SyncDNA for remote music review and collaboration. SyncDNA lets me share my DAW with collaborators anywhere in the world, and also lets me transmit and record uncompressed audio over my internet connection, and it also has built-in comms facilities as well, so I've got video and a talkback button and all of the stuff that you actually need when you're working with clients. Today I'm joined by Paul. Hi Paul.
Hi Luke.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. It's good to be here on the other end of the SyncDNA call.
Great to have you. And so today Paul is going to listen to my mix, do a bit of review, maybe suggest some tweaks, but hopefully not. Let's see what happens. And at the moment, I'm in the SyncDNA studio view. So this allows me to basically conduct my session or my SyncDNA project with my clients. If I just tab into my DAW, we've both got a full screen, whole screen view of my DAW. Over on my master, I have the transmit plugin, but before I instantiate that, I have to also have the SyncDNA plugin as well across a dummy aux input. And what the SyncDNA plugin does is it allows SyncDNA to know whereabouts my transport is in Pro Tools. So in the interface, I've got the mix button. So this is the one I'm using with SyncDNA SONIC. So this is great for music mix review and recording, although there's also the screening mode for post users as well. Moving across, I've got the focus mode as well. Now this is handy because what this does is it mutes all other audio apart from my DAW. So any call audio, any microphones, and this just allows me to zero in, or allows the client to zero in on the content without any distractions. And just off to the right of that, we've got the markers panel. I can show and hide this if I need to. Okay, so let's go in and do a bit of mix review. I'm going to do a short playback for Paul. He's going to have a listen. And maybe, Paul, if you could tell me afterwards about the quality of the playback you're getting, because this is all uncompressed. Okay, here it comes, Paul.
Excellent. The quality at this end is superb, as you would expect from something which is lossless. But also, you know what, the quality of the screen share itself is also crystal clear. If I didn't know better, I would say I was just looking at Pro Tools natively on my own machine. So you couldn't really ask for any more than that.
High praise indeed, because I know that you're all singing, all dancing at your end. Are you running 4 or 8K at your end?
No, it's 5K, this screen, but
close.
This this is great. It's absolutely fantastic quality, and the audio quality was spot on. So if I were to make a suggestion
Sure.
about the mix, let's say, for example, those backing vocals, if I were to suggest maybe pulling them down slightly.
Sure. I'll tell you what, I'll just run that for a second just so that I can hear that. Yeah, I see what you mean. So just underneath the solo, just maybe taking over a little bit there. So I have the ability to drop markers in SyncDNA, but so too does my client. So in this case, Paul, if you just drop a marker at your end, and could you make a note of that, or if you just
Sure, yeah.
Give me something.
So moving to my screen, if we go to my screen, I've got the markers section here, and these, of course, mirror what Luke has at his end. So let's say I'd identified something. I can click on the little plus, and let's say this was at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, okay? I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to name this, let's call it tweak this, type it correctly, and then I'll just say needs attention, and then I'll just click create, and then almost instantaneously Luke sees it at his end.
Perfect. As if by magic it's there. So this is great. And the whole point of using a system like SyncDNA SONIC is this is so much more efficient than having an exchange of emails or WhatsApp messages and trying to wrangle all of those things together. So this is real time with the client. The client is basic. It's just like having the client in an attended session.
Just a quick question, Luke, regarding the number of channels this supports.
Sure.
Obviously, we're currently working with a stereo session, but does SyncDNA support a greater number of channels, for example, for surround?
Oh, yeah, it does actually. So it does up to 916, 16 channels at up to 96K as well, Paul. So if we're mixing Atmos, we're completely covered using SyncDNA Sonic as well.
Wow, that's significant. And to be able to stream that losslessly over the internet, essentially you could be sitting in a studio hearing the exact quality and the exact panning and spatial resolution and the true mix that you're hearing at your end.
The whole thing. It's incredible, isn't it?
That is impressive, yeah.
And with the new track record feature, artists and engineers can work remotely and collaboratively to record over their connection using SyncDNA Sonic as well. So that's using SyncDNA Sonic for remote music collaboration. I can record, I can mix, we can do video collaboration and everything all in one window. To find out more and to read our full article, head over to the Production Expert blog.